Welcome to another Save the World video. Today we're going to be talking about the new Kurohomura hero that you will only receive on Battle Breakers if you reach a level 50, and if you enter Save the World, this is something that you would receive as a gift from Epic Games. This hero is what it looks like if you fully upgrade it, even though you would get the back blink anyways if you just upgrade him to level 50, and these are his abilities. And this is the standard perks. Now this hero, highly recommend if you have any Outlanders like the Ragnarok, you would put him as your team perk. But let me flex on you kids real quick and show you what I've received from the Fortnite llamas that I've kept. They gave me 30. So yeah. Before I get into the gameplay of the Kurohomura hero, let me show you my hero loadout and what I have, since everyone has a different loadout. This is the team perk I'm currently using, but if you want to make the character way more overpowered than what he sort of already is, but I know I'll get to the issues and why people are very upset with this hero. This you could use Blast from the Past, so that his health won't go away as fast, because that seems to be another issue. But yeah, the Hunter's Instinct is a pretty solid team perk, but this is a recommended hero that you could easily receive if you did the Candy Valley zone, of course. Upgrade him, and from there you would have him as your top character. If not, then at least the Ragnarok. And also the bottom character that I have will give me those waffers, so that it would increase my chances of doing more damage to any husk, even Mist Monsters, of course, Smashers from there. And it's just very important. But here's my honest opinion on how I feel about the Kurohomura hero. The Kurohomura hero does a solid amount of damage. Now I get the issues with it, we expected more, because the fact that you keep in mind you have to reach a level 50 in order to receive this hero. And let's say if you only went up to level 20 in order to receive the Razor hero, you stopped, uninstalled the app or whatever you did after that, then realized you could get another hero from it, and this hero is, you would have to receive it as a level 50. So it took a day for me. I don't know how many, completed. And then when they received it, you did your little upgrade, you played it, and realized he's kind of a comparison to any other Outlander out there that doesn't do as much damage as it should be. Especially the fact that you do have to level up to a high amount in order to receive this hero. So that's one issue that people have, and I get it. But with me personally, I had fun using this character. It's quite an interesting character. Despite me being on a low level, I actually had to do a mission. But this character is just like, at the end of the day, I'm just here to have fun. Save the World isn't really my sort of thing, but I do these videos for great content for you guys, so that I won't miss out anything that's been happening. Plus the Frostnite Mares is back. I'll possibly do more missions. I know the Tree of Light is another thing that came out for the v11.40 update, but despite that, this hero is pretty decent. If I had to rate the hero, I'd give it a 7 out of 10, only because the fact that he's kind of just like every other Outlander. But the thing is, I kind of enjoy using this hero than any other Outlanders. Despite Beetlejuice, I think this is another one of my favorite Outlanders. Despite anyone's opinion, I think he's pretty sick. But despite that, we're here to talk about the Pain Train weapon that you can receive in the weekly item shop. You can only get it just 6 days away, and it is another pretty cool looking weapon. Do not miss your chance on it, because you'll only get it once a year. These are the perks that I have for it, and I wanted to test it out, but this is what I had at first. I tested it out, and this is what it looked like if you don't have critical rating. Without critical rating, you're not going to do an accurate damage as it should. So if you have triple crit damage, it's not going to do as much impact as it should, and that's an issue that I did have. But I went and I fixed it anyway, so that's good on my standards. I'll show you what I actually have it now, but at the moment, let's talk about this weapon. The weapon is definitely, of course, you all know, is a top tier assault rifle in the game. The Pain Train is actually my current assault rifle. I'm using as one of my team perks. Is that it actually does more assault rifle damage as it should, and that's why I'm using it with this hero, because there's other recommended heroes out there that you can use to have a incredible and insane amount of impact than just Outlanders or anything else. So that's why a lot of people use soldiers at times to do more assault rifle damage. If you use the assault trooper, then that's highly recommended as well, but I already have her as my hero loadout, and if you have her as your hero loadout, you could do a pretty solid amount of damage if you have assault trooper. And that's why I love using assault rifles, because of the fact that you can use these heroes and put them as your hero loadout, and that's honestly the best thing they've done. Of course, Woffers is a high recommended thing because you do more damage and you can do things a lot faster and easier, quicker paced, something to keep it rolling. And that's what I love using the Woffers. To receive the Woffers, you would have to go to the sci-fi character set, and one of the characters will give you these Woffers, and I believe there's another one, but I highly recommend that character. So yeah, but I did fix the perks for the Pain Train, and it actually does way more damage than it was doing before, because before it didn't seem like it was doing as much damage for an assault rifle that is highly recommended. I just want to be very clear, specific, like what's the perfect perks to use, and the perfect perks to use is above. You have to use critical rating to get the impact on point, and then from there, the bottom, you should have crit damage. And of course, there would be an element. You could use any element, but I have it on physical because, as I mentioned, the impact is going to do an insane amount of damage. And I use reload speed just for fun, and another crit damage. So that's double crit damage, one critical rating, and reload speed. But you could use damage if you want to. I'm sure that's recommended. And that's about it. Otherwise, here's my personal thoughts on v11.40 update. Frostnite is back yet again. I knew it was coming back, of course. They wouldn't just do nothing. You could get the gingerbread pistol revolver type look. It looks pretty sick and does pretty good damage. I also checked out the pistol that flies, and I gave it a try it out with a friend, invited party just to test it out. He gave me the pistol. It was pretty decent to use. It's nothing too major or too like, oh my god, it's insane. I guess it really depends on the perks. I didn't really ask him what perks he used, but this is what it looks like. If you shoot it, paper plane comes out, and it's a pretty silly idea for a pistol, but then yet again, at the end of the day, this is one of those games, you can either have fun with or not, because if you're not having fun with the game, then why are you playing it, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's just, I don't really take this too serious, and that's what the pistol, I'm assuming that's where they were going for, and it's just, the aiming is an issue that I also have with it, but other than that, it's pretty fun to use. Reminds me of another similar pistol, but it shoots like a fire rate, and I think it does more damage than this, I would have to say, because when I was doing it, and it was just a 106, this is a 130, so imagine if I did upgrade that other pistol to a 130. Other than that, I think it's just pretty okay, pretty mediocre for a pistol, but then at the same time, a very cool concept that could have been much better if it did more damage, and this pistol had double crit, so. But otherwise, the v11.40 update is a massive disappointment in my opinion. I feel like they could have added way more. No, hate towards the creators, but at the same time, we're doing all this for a very repetitive amount of stuff you could get to earn. Despite the bow and the mythic weapons that's been going on, I feel like we deserve more as a Save the World community. The bow is something that I'm really looking forward to at the moment. I will do a gameplay of that and review on what's my personal thoughts when I receive it. Also, I'll possibly do a Tree of Light. Depends. Just comment down below that you want a review on the Tree of Light and see my own personal opinions, and I will exactly do that. Also, comment down below if you're looking for help, anything you need. Then I'll try to answer my best and do the best I can to help you out with that. But other than that, yeah, I just feel like they could have done more with the v11.40 update. They're working on the lockers. They already finished it. Now they're just waiting for the day to actually get it out there. So there's a locker now for your Save the World characters. You got the mythics, which is insane. Change your back bling, the appearances. And yeah, I mean, I'm happy that people are enjoying the weapon wraps and in the update from before. I'm not a big fan of the weapon wraps in Save the World, but despite that, I think it was a very cool idea. You made the community happy about that, and that's all that matters. But yeah, v11.40 just needs a little more work into it. Frostnite seems a bit disappointing as it was pretty much the same as last year, so nothing really added. If you received the gingerbread pistol, congrats. I got it last year, so other than that, that's all that I have for this video. Next week or so, I'll do another one if you guys want me to. Drop a like on this video if you liked what I talked about, or how do you personally feel about the hero that you receive as if you level up to level 50 in Battle Breakers. And what are your thoughts on v11.40? Anything new, anything old, just let me know. And peace.